So, crafting kit definitely allows us to make arrows. But, bone arrows, we want that, defo. The others not so much, but nomadic warriors in general. If nomadic warriors give us arrows, that's good. Torch is just useful. Grab a torch.
Goodbye. Nice to do.
I should probably check as well, actually, if you do just generally sell arrows. Although it would have been on that first page, wouldn't it? Here we go. Regular arrows. Regular bolts. So we should never have spare runes on Annie. Even if we've only got a couple of hundred, we should be able to turn them into arrows. So that's nice. Let's have a look. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Do we not do it at a bonfire? Do we just do it? Ah, there we go. So we can't make any arrows or bolts yet because we've not learnt anything. Good to know. So which direction is Annie travelling in? Probably down to the coast to get that pickled fowl foot and then off on our way to do the big thing. I haven't got enough arrows to take down that tree guardian, have I? But I guess we could fight and test our mounted combat skills. Which we appear to have none. And yeah, bodied. See, this is why Annie doesn't want to fight anything. Because it's scary. What have we there? Oops. That's that death hole, isn't it? Yeah. Stay away from the death hole, kids. It's not good for your health. Is there a spring point over here? Maybe, maybe not. But we can do a big old jump, perhaps. No, we can't. Yeah. It's not going well for old Ampants. Yeah, let's head this way and head up the swamp a bit because I've got an early game weapon in mind for it. And we can find it in this direction. Is it in this cave? Are we here already? No, this is the wrong cave. But we'll explore it, I guess, because we're already here, so why not? The Limgrave Tunnels. Now, any drop-off points on the old lift? Always got to keep an eye out for those. Doesn't appear to be any. But we'll grab ourselves a grace. What do we have in the old tunnels? We've got these lads. Who don't seem to mind very much the old two-handed sword. That's not terribly promising. Did anyone care that we just dropped off that? That guy doesn't seem to care. Which means we can crit. Sweet. So yeah, if they don't see us coming... Ooh, pickaxe. That's kind of nice. If they don't see us coming... Oh, jeez. If we don't see them coming, we get bodied. I'm wondering if in true coward fashion Annie should just leave this cave for now. Maybe we'll come back a bit later. Especially because we're so close to... Oh, hello. Was that a side tunnel that you can access? Certainly looked like one. What treasures do you have for us in here? Golden rune times... Well, golden rune level 4. We'll take it. Ah yes, it's this bridge again, isn't it? But we do need to go through it, so... What if we just ping one of these lads off the roof? He takes a good old chunk of damage. But then we're going to need to get in close and give him the old chop to finish him. Which is annoying. I suppose I could ping both of these lads down at once. Have we even got our talisman on that we've worked not terribly hard to get? No. But now we have. Let's see it in action, possibly. Yes. Good. Now you can go down to a swipe. And a few panic swipes should take out all of those lads. Good. Only 10 of each arrow left. That's not great. More of you buggers. Oh, that's the whole group down. Sweet. Gets us a free flashback. But now we've got another group of how many? 3 more? I mean, we could just run past the buggers. And so maybe we shall. Because there's a little cave over here somewhere. Oops, hello, we've fallen off our horse again. Which usually means invader. Bloody Finger Neregus. Don't be dodging my bloody thing, you shit. Whoa, what's that? Help. Help. Bloody Finger Hunter. Go on, Euro. Sweet. Ask for help, and help is what we got. Not so tough when it's 2 on 1, are you? Chummo. Thanks, friend. And thanks for the Reduvia as well, Neregus. That is a pretty amazing weapon, all told. I believe. Let's see, we haven't got the stats for it because it needs 13 arcane. We've got 8. Not a problem. This isn't the character that's going to be using that, but we certainly have one lined up who will be. We'll have to find that lad who assisted us and give him some thanks at some point, because we wouldn't have done that solo. For sure. And now here's a cave. Is it going to be kind and give us a grace point in the entrance? The Murkwater Cave. There we go. So now that we've found that, let's pop... Oh yeah, let's leave the cave so we can teleport. And then we'll pop back and buy some more arrows. Now, that is the bone arrow recipe, so we'll take that. And then just as many arrows as we can. 53. Yeah, we'll grab them. It'd be nice to get some more levels, obviously. But arrows are more important, because if we run out of arrows, we can't shoot our bow. And if that's going to be our main weapon of choice, we want to be able to shoot it. Mighty Shot. We should also experiment with Mighty Shot at some point. is this another dark cave? Okay, we might want the old torch out, which means we probably do want sword for now. At least until we know what we're dealing with. Okay, we've got this lad. He's just running about like a knob. And down he goes, but we appear to have alerted everybody by running through their little trap. And now we're poisoned as well. Bloody hell, that's quick. Don't know where that came from. Oh jeez, how many? How many lads? Poison got us. Okay, now we do not want to be aggroing all those guys. Lesson learned, I guess. Sneaky stealthy is all well and good, but don't trigger the bloody tripwires. And keep one eye on your escape route. So there's another tripwire. One there, one there. Okay, that works out better. And we haven't aggroed everyone. Can we go back into top stealth? What's in this direction? Most of those lads appear to pour out of the other direction, so... This way's a boss door. We can deal with the boss, right? It's going to be up there somewhere, aren't they? I mean, there's nobody in sight, and there's an obvious looking chest. So, yeah, where are you dropping down from? Because normally in this sort of game, if there's a trap like this, Miyazaki will let you see the trap. Oh well, we got the garb. Yes, we did. Now where are you? Where are you, friendo? There you are. Patches. Hi, friend. Oh, God, if you're just going to block my shield, that's annoying. Block my bow. I don't want to have to fight you with my sword. I'm a coward. Although the damage, pretty good. Pretty good all told. Wait? Annie does not trust you, friend. Get down. What a shit show. Alright then, we got ourselves a golden rune. Two level 1 golden runes. Very nice. Patches bell bearing. We can give that to the husks at the round table hold to buy us stuff. Spear plus 7, that's what I was looking for. And some cool leather armor, nice. So, 115 plus 22 on the Uchi. But the spear plus 7 will give us 160 plus 29. And it scales very well with Dex. Weapons can be leveled up to 25 if they're regular, or up to 10, I believe it is, if they're special weapons. So that's kind of cool. Now, how's the armor look? Well, let's see. So they sort it by, yeah, they're sorted by light, leather, and then heavy, I think. Land of Reeds armor altered. It's actually better versus strike than our current armor, so that's kind of cool. Probably because heavy armor is generally weak against strike, actually. So yeah, that would make sense. And better resistances, mostly. Hardly any poise. That's full of poise. That's nice. Medium load. We can afford to wear that. Looks kind of fancy. And then, yeah, we've not really got out else that we might want to wear, I don't think. So what can we do with the old spear? I guess we can go thrust, thrust, thrust. Or we can go running thrust, thrust. Now, what happens if we head back over here? Is it still going to be night time? Because if it is, we might try and take on the Knights Cavalry just for the funsies. Getting our staff out, because I think the Glint Blade could be the thing we need. Although, yeah, it's morning now, isn't it? Never mind. Alright. Oh no, that is the Knights Cavalry. Good. Yeah, the damage isn't amazing. And our health is low, but that's fine. And our magic is low, which is okay, I guess. Jeez. And yeah, we're missing with a bunch of shots here. Oops. Lost all our gear. There we go. So yeah, we're weakening him, definitely. But we are also extremely out of flasks. So now we're down to sword combat. And no, in fact, we're just dead. Alright. You win this round. Again, Knights Cavalry. Thanks for the scrap. Yeah, we need something interesting to do with Trace that we've not done with the other characters yet. So. Can we drop onto these gravestones? And, well, it looks like we can. Question is, what's the point? Answer is, let's find out. Is it just a safe route down? And not much else? There's no treasures up here by the look. Yeah, it's just a safe way to get to ground level. Oh god, what are you? Are you a little bear? Maybe we can deal with a baby bear. I sometimes call Trace our baby bear. Because she's very soft like a teddy bear. Yeah, that guy wasn't so bad. And we got hefty beast bones. Guess you could make big arrows with those? We're in East Limgrave. Guess that's fine. More bears. Oh yeah, the map in this area is in the middle of bear country, isn't it? Yeah, we'll just keep heading in this direction, see if we can pick up the map. Big bear. Now, we know full well that Big Bear can chase us down. So, yes, panic is the order of the day. Panic and flee. That's how we roll. Throwing daggers and gold-tinged poop. Good. I guess. And is that the map? That looks like the map. Oh, come on! I guess you can't blame him. We did kill Little Bear. Maybe we'll stick to West Limgrave. So is that cave? Oh yeah, we looked in that with another one, I think. So maybe we'll go and have a proper look in that one. Maybe the piercing blade of the S-stock will be more effective against the enemies. Is that a safe drop? What have we got to lose? Not a lot. A few seconds of time, that's all. I don't know how effective magic would be against all this rabble. But we'll just snag this rune whilst we're here. Just quick double check from visible walls. No. And down we go. So down we go again. Yep. Nice. Safe drops all the way. Right, Trace is no coward, so we're just marching on in. Have we got a summon? Did I pick up a summon? I did, I picked up the Lone Wolves, didn't I? May as well bring them along. So how do you feel about this? You don't hate it, really. You're okay with it, all told. But we got there in the end. We'll take your Smith and Stone. Now, how do you buggers feel about magic? Yipes, I wasn't expecting it to be that effective. Sword appears to be the loser's choice right now. Now what's down this tunnel? Another elevator. To go deeper into the tunnels, I guess. We'll finish exploring this top layer first, I think. Because we know there's rats over there. Spooked me for a second there, whoever you are, with your halberd. No, the rats haven't heard us coming. Or have they? No. God, they got a lot of health. But yes, they are distinctly more easy to damage than the miners. So the miners have got something going on with their super tough skin. But yeah, they're vulnerable as heck to magic, so that's good. Should probably pop a torch on. Just to see what's what. Should be okay to have it on the same hands as the staff, because I'm sure at some point we're going to end up with... Is that literally all there was in this cave full of rats? One extra smithing stone. Bloody hell. But yeah, we're probably going to end up with a light spell at some point, so then we just won't need the torch. Yes, we can get lanterns as well, but we'll probably end up using the light spells on the characters that can, just for the flavour of it and the variety. Now, what treasures do you have down side bits? You've got a bit here. Dead end ahead. Oh, thanks, message. You've ruined my day. Now what? I suppose we can drop down there. That's good. Still nothing else of merit around. Let's drop down again. Every elevator in the game will need to be tested in this fashion at least once. because you never know where they're going to hide tricky things. We are covered in gore. It's kind of cool. What's that? Is that a dog? Yeah. At first I thought it was just a miner crouched down, but no. Definitely a dog. Beast blood and glintstone scraps. I think we can throw them to do magic damage or something. We picked up some gravity scraps in the Celia crystal tunnels earlier on someone else, so yeah. Dog will try and take with sword. Doable. Nothing else around? Oh, nice. Take that smith and stone. Don't know how many smith and stones we need for anything, but it just makes sense to gather them all up, doesn't it? And is that it for this area? There's nothing else there. No bosses down here. That would be a shame. Unless I missed some sort of side tunnel. Or I missed something by throwing myself off this lift too soon, perhaps. Let's have a look. I'd say, because that's the bit I threw myself off last time, isn't it? Oh, there is another tunnel there by the look. I was gonna say, it would be cheeky if they didn't give me another tunnel. And here it is. And we've got a stake. That's good to know. Oops. Any more lads around? Yep. Another minor threat. More smith and stone. It's perfect. Oh, hello. Didn't realise you were alive. We'll have to remedy that. And you may as well. What's the range on these things? Long. Long is the range. Glintstone scraps again. We could be using them on these miners actually to save FP, I guess. But now another bloody lift. Which means we'll have to keep an eye out for yet more side tunnels. And yeah, there's a few bits to grab there by the look. And then there's the boss door. I think. So where was that first treasure bit? One over there. Okey-doke, that didn't quite work out. So maybe I need to drop down to it from a higher up point, because I can only seem to drop from the left or from the front or the back. So didn't see anything from that side. This is just going to be Trace's first hour, just riding up and down this elevator trying to figure out where to go next. Maybe it was over this side. There's a bit up there though, so maybe I've missed the treasures. Well, there's one treasure I can grab at least. So he shouts. Just a rune. Lame. A somber smithing stone though, that's nice. I feel like there's more up there, but I'm also not that concerned because I'm more worried about what's behind this door. So let's see, we've got what, 2, maybe 3 casts left, and then we're on sword. Let's see what Troll has to say for himself. 2 left. Good damage on them. Oh. Less good damage with the old Esper. And yeah, locking on, probably not the one. Because it's just too dang big. How did that hit? Ah, stumped again. Yeah, jump attacks maybe. Yep. He's having a fit of some sort. Don't know what hit is there. Or there, in fact. We just sort of died. Fair enough.